fans, it is my distinct honor to welcome you to CZW Girlz Ring Heat. We're about to watch some of the most intense, violent, and sexy ladies ever in professional wrestling tear up the CZW ring with Cherry Bomb versus Hania, the Howling Huntress, here at CZW Girlz. These two young ladies are both very talented and very hungry to move up the ranks to become champions here in CZW Girlz. I can't wait for this action to start. Let's get to the ring. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is Cherry Bomb. If you are not familiar with her work, she is an amazingly talented young athlete, known as part of the group the God, the Bomb, and the Bod. It always confuses me when I see Cherry Bomb. I get flustered. I'm not gonna lie. But her and her boyfriend, now husband, Pepper Parks, who's known as the Bod, just amazing. Papadon, the Greek god, their tag team partner, and Cherry Bomb, obviously the Bomb. Now, her in-ring style, very aggressive, very crafty at the same time. A rather shrill voice in this young lady as she screams at our ring announcer there, Mr. MLJ. I'm assuming she wants to say something. Let's see what she's got to... Wait, no. She wants to scream at the fans first. A little disappointed with the lack of reaction. Something's wrong with his mic. Not sure what's happening here. Oh, and Cherry's got the mic. Let's hear what she's got to say.
Okay, no wait, the second best athlete on the WSU roster. Now, I know, believe me, I know it's slim pickings, but I believe in you guys. Send somebody out, second best.
And I don't know who they consider second best, because she's definitely not that. She's an amazing, talented young lady. This is Hania, the Howling Huntress, accepting the open challenge of Cherry Bomb. This young lady's wrestled all over the world. Also one of the few young ladies that has done ladder matches here in CZW Girlz. Not afraid to mix it up, not afraid to get violent in the ring. Hania, there's just a little bit of her athleticism right there. I guarantee that when you're watching CZW Girlz, you're going to see the greatest athletes available. This show is called Touch Me There, and I guarantee the touch will be a punch, a clothesline, a kick, or something.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I had to specify the best woman athlete. Why did you send me out a man?
Putting in your clip-in hair extensions.
This is real.
Wait, I'm not done. Don't forget about gluing on your false eyelashes. Dolling up, trying to look good. While you're doing all that, I'm working hard at the gym, training like the beast that I am.
Fans, let's get right to the action. Let's send this to ringside. Here you go.
But Cherry Bomb's mystery opponent, this debuting athlete, great speed, high-impact kicks, working over the quads. Was able to take her down just in the earlier moments of this match. And with the snapmare, this girl can go. Wow, flipping senton, what height on that? Great height. I gotta get with MLJ. I gotta try and find out this competitor's name. Wiki it. Oh man, hard impact with that kick in the corner. Not letting up is his new competitor in the WSU. Springboard, cherry bomb evades it. Coming back with a hooking lariat of her own as she tries to regain control of this one. Hooking a leg, nothing right there, 1 count only. From the early goings of this one, the way this woman wrestles, cherry bomb might want to ground her as soon as possible. Real hair, cherry bomb. Perhaps the most real woman in the Combat Zone NWSU. Driving the head into the turnbuckle. Powerful. Using her yoga training to get that leg high into the air and choke this mysterious woman in the corner. Cherry bomb now. Talking to the referee as she was just triumphed by this mystery woman. Do you find anything out?
Sorry to leave you hanging. I just spoke with MOJ, who's got more information than me. Said this competitor goes by the name of Hania.
Hania. Well, she was in control for a while, but cherry bomb, though, very aggressive in this contest.
I mean, she's got some moves, but unfortunately, I don't think that she lacks that veteran know-how of a competitor like Cherry Bomb, who has literally traveled the world on her wrestling ability.
So exactly. She's gotten some big gigs in this business right now, this sport, and she's laying it in right now to this new athlete, Hania, I'm sorry.
Now choking away at Hania.
Cherry bomb using leverage on that one, using the 5 count to her advantage. I don't really know if this referee has the guts to disqualify any of these ladies.
Well, here we see Hania once again going back to that kick, trying to knot up the largest muscle in Cherry Bomb's body in that leg. But before she can really mount a comeback, we see Cherry Bomb with a flurry of forearms. Oh, and a kick of her own. One shot did the trick. Is that gonna be enough right here? She's got her stacked up. Only a 2 count.
Cherry Bomb shocked right now. She does not know really how to fend off.
Well, how do you prepare for a competitor? I mean, that's part of the drawback of issuing an open challenge, especially, issuing a challenge to anybody on the WSU roster. Hania's never competed here before.
That's why I said earlier, like, from the first minute of the match, we saw this new lady. She seems like she has great aerial skills and speed. That's why Cherry Bomb has to ground her. Until she figures out a game plan. Uh-oh.
I think Cherry Bomb, look at that cattle mutilation right there.
Grass-fed beef lock when she does it.
Whatever you want to call it, I call it effective.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very difficult to maintain this hold right here, though. And Cherry Bomb, maybe a little bit frustrated that this opponent's giving her more of a fight than she anticipated, giving up on the hold.
Come on. The new lady, she just throw the match. Cherry Bomb recently married. Give her a wedding gift.
Oh, Hania just getting driven by the throat to the back corner.
And that's the violent side of Cherry Bomb. She's beautiful, she's very kind, she has a dog follow her around everywhere.
She does have quite a temper, too. Now just sending Hania pillar to post.
Get up, where are you going? Get your head out of
And Hania, I think, looking for some separation on the floor, but instead Cherry Bomb with a handful of hair.
We've seen her utilize this maneuver before, attacking the bottom of the spine and driving her neck. Oh! Back of her neck, right into that turnbuckle. Not much give.
I'll tell you what, you do damage to the neck, that's going to hurt the strength in all of your limbs. And if Hania's looking to connect with some of those high-flying maneuvers, I mean, in order to springboard, not only do you need to jump, you're going to have that upper body strength to pull yourself up to the rope. And so far, I mean,
exactly.
Hania, and the thing is, this is the first time we've seen Hania compete. We don't know how resilient she is.
If Hania goes up in the air, your body follows your head. If she tries anything and she can't get her neck up there, she could crash and burn very easily.
Cherry Bomb, very methodical. Talking some shit before chopping right in the chest.
Wow.
Now calling for that knee. Just took too much time right there. Hania's out of the way, and this is Hania's big opportunity. Oh, great elevation on the drop kick.
Jim Brunzell-like height.
Caught her again. Right in the face. And now that spin kick lands on her feet. What a combination out of Hania. Can't put Cherry Bomb away.
Hania totally showing off her athleticism in this one, but she has to put Cherry Bomb away early, or soon, I should say.
Just looking to pick her opponent off the mat. That could have been a rookie mistake. If your opponent's already down on the mat, leave him there. Instead, Cherry Bomb kicked her in the head, going for that super kick. Hania's out of the way, using that quickness to her advantage. Caught her with 2 knees right to the face. Cherry Bomb staggering onto the ropes. But Hania looking to go sky high right now. Oh, caught her with that moonsault body block. 1, 2, 3. Wow. And that's going to be considered an upset.
What a debut.
And thanks to our ringside commentary team, there she is, Hania the Howling Huntress, victorious. I guess she's no longer second best, as Cherry Bomb claimed. Fans, I'm always impressed when I see Hania in the ring. Cherry Bomb as well, but Hania proving her athleticism right here, and rightfully so, soaking in the adulation of the fans. You know, Cherry Bomb started off with an open challenge and insulting Hania, called her a man, and I guess I'm gay. But either way, Hania the Howling Huntress victorious today as Cherry Bomb licks her wounds in the middle of the CZW Girlz ring. That'll teach her to mouth off. Anytime you step into the Combat Zone, whether you're talking men or girls, you're talking about the toughest competition in all of pro wrestling. Cherry Bomb now disappointed in her own performance and embarrassed that she let her mouth write a check that her behind cannot cash. I'm sorry, Cherry. Go back to the pepper. I'm sure he'll kiss the boo-boo and make it better. But that's what happens when you open the challenge here in Combat Zone Wrestling. And fans, we're not done on CZW Girlz. We've got more matches in store. We thank you for joining us on this ride through the Combat Zone. You're about to see one of my favorite ladies matches, Lila Hirsch, known as Legit Lila Hirsch, versus the ring veteran Mercedes Martinez. This is literally the old versus the new. DJ Hyde, the owner of CZW's protege, Lila Hirsch, who I've got to admit is a favorite of mine, but my perennial favorite is Mercedes Martinez. You know, one of the first women I ever saw wrestle in the Combat Zone, known for not just wrestling the young ladies, but also wrestling the men. Now, I can't say that Lila Hirsch hasn't done the same. And there she is, Lila Hirsch. You know, I know that she's trained at the CZW Academy. You know, she literally has fought with men. I've been there when she's been training. You know, this young lady, perhaps tougher than a lot of the men on the roster when it comes to doing calisthenics in the beginning of the warm-ups and such. You know, 500 Hindu squats, you know, 500 jumping jacks, 500 push-ups, 500 mountain climbers, 500 burpees, the 500 drill. She's the only one to not complain, at least that I've seen with my time in CZW. And please don't let her diminish her stature fool you. This young lady was an amateur wrestler, now stepping into the pro ranks, only standing about 5 feet tall, but she is an amazing, amazing talent. Just as cocky as her boss and her mentor, the lariat, DJ Hyde. But when she says she's legit, that is not just a slogan. She is legitimately a tough woman. But speaking of tough women, here comes the Latina sensation, Mercedes Martinez. Martinez recently signed with WWE, a lot of our fans may know. She is not something to be trifled with. She, again, like I said, her first run in the Combat Zone was actually fighting men. Well, actually, one of my perennial favorite matches is her versus Rick Feinberg. But Mercedes Martinez, again, I guarantee that she will touch Layla, and it will be very violent. This is actually a matchup that we've been looking forward to for quite some time in the Combat Zone. Again, kind of the forefather or foremother of women's wrestling here in CZW versus the new thing. You know, Lila Hirsch, again, like I said, a recent graduate of the CZW Wrestling Academy. Amazing athlete. But Mercedes has been doing this for gosh, I want to say almost 20 years now. You know, just an amazing talent in this ring. And fans, we're going to send this down the ringside.
This is CZW's biggest show of the year. And there goes the bell. And look at that smile, that confidence in Lila Hirsch.
You can see that's something she probably got from DJ.
Oh, yeah.
Overconfidence, being really cocky.
That's something that CZW is known for the last 2 decades of competition, giving the opportunity to everyone. Lila Hirsch coming from the Dojo War set, one of the students rising up to ranks up to the top, earning her spot tonight at Cage of Death against Mercedes Martinez.
In one of the biggest shows of CZW.
Yeah. Even though she doesn't look like a very, not like a Maria Manic build in that very muscular bodybuild, she hits very hard.
She's one tough lady. As you can see right now, she's exchanging holds.
Look at the rookie. I say that jokingly.
That's going to cost her, I'm telling you.
You know,
Mercedes
definitely holding that in her back pocket.
Here's one thing that can exit. Here you go. That's maybe one thing Mercedes wants to play with. She knows she is, Layla's trained by DJ. She has some of that, cockiness behind her. So I think Mercedes can use that as her advantage.
Well, if there's any advantage that Lila might have, it's her grappling technique on the ground. She's grown up, again, coming from Moscow, Russia, where they're famous for their amateur wrestling.
Exactly.
They're
You can
famous for
see
their
right
judo.
now how easily she can switch from one hold to another.
And she's got the compact size that might actually be difficult for Mercedes to deal with, in that she's so lanky compared to Lila.
And I'm talking from experience here. When you're that small and compact, there's literally like holds that the opponent cannot put on you because you're too thick, you're too small. So you can try whatever you want, and there's some holds.
Mercedes letting her know, I am not the one.
Her head almost hit the rope down there.
But look at the smile on
already
Lila.
up.
I love it. I love that attitude, because there's not, you go in there with a big match with Mercedes Martinez, who, we saw her on Mae Young Classic 2 years in a row. We saw her get praise from the boss, from the WWE.
She is a former WSU champion.
WSU
Champions pretty much all over the United States.
All over the world.
All over the world,
She's won in Australia. She's been to Japan. She's been in Europe. Mercedes has been so dominant in the Northeast and in America, basically.
We're talking about 17 years of being successful on the circuit.
And you've been there practically almost every step of the way with Mercedes, so you know what she's gone through, having been trained by Off of the Wild Samoan and Jason Knight, and pretty much been taken by the Anoa'i family, who we all know is legendary.
With Jason Knight, she has that old ECW mentality. Yep. She learned, the tough way, and then you go to Alpha, who's so experienced. She's got all that baggage with her, and that's what she's bringing tonight to the table.
But right now, look at that. You don't see too many, I hate, for a lack of a better term, calling her rookie, but compared to Mercedes, she really is a rookie. But you don't see too many rookies slapping a veteran in the stomach. There you go.
There you go. She
That's
won't
the
take
animal.
It.
Oh!
Come on, Mercedes, one more time.
Oh! Welcome to the big leagues. Look at that. She's getting the reps.
She's like, what did I sign up for?
No, see, look at that. This is what I'm saying. This is why
she's
Layla's
so quick at, grabbing the hold out of nowhere. Very strong.
Going back to her wrestling, keeping her on the ground. As long as Mercedes is in a horizontal position and not vertical, she can't really do much.
Mercedes being taller, she has to, make sure she stays down.
Look at that. Mercedes absorbing the shot and letting her know, you better bring your A game, kid.
Flip reverse. Here you go. Big spine buster for Mercedes.
Big double A spine buster. That's one of her favorite moves from when she was a rookie that she's used everywhere.
Mercedes Martinez. Not enough, though.
Did you just say vintage Mercedes? I love it.
It is.
LaFisto building up her own lines right now. I love it. So right now,
protect yourself, because if Mercedes, she has one of the strongest forearms in the business, so you really want to try to protect your face on those.
Ouch! Ouch!
Oh yeah!
Ouch.
She's gonna lay them in.
Jeez.
Here's one thing about Mercedes: those forearms. If it brings you to the corner, you can be sure you're gonna get a few of those on your chest, like to the point where you can't breathe. And then she can hit those boots in the corner as well. You're in for trouble. Yes.
It's a good night. But I got to tell you, man, I'm actually kind of. Kind of proud of Lila, but right there, she looked like she caught one hit too many right there.
Oh my God, am I enjoying this right now?
She's feeling that.
That seems like a great chest to chop. Like I kind of want to go in there right now.
Well, as a competitor, LaFisto, you're looking at both of these women. What do you think of your chances against either one of them right now? You've been a veteran now 20 years, right?
I've been wrestling for 21 years. I had several matches with Mercedes. I think we're pretty equal in the win-loss records.
But what do you think of Layla? You're seeing her right now, even though she's in a defensive position, but
exactly.
but she's holding her own.
Exactly. You can see that she has a lot of stamina. She's really tough. Definitely. The fact that she doesn't have much experience, we often forget that when you come from another sport, you already have experience. And look at the athleticism right now.
Wow. Oh, step up elbow.
She's also really, really quick.
Double knees.
Right in the face. And the boots.
I can tell you right now, catching a toe tip right to your chest and your collarbone, that hurts more than anything you can imagine sometimes.
Barely a 2 count though. Mercedes is still out. She's still pretty not in control, but you can see like
Mercedes pulling the veteran move and going to the outside. But now, hold that, son. Lila Hirsch leaving her wrestling game. I don't know if that's too smart though, because those high-risk maneuvers, they do cost if you miss.
Exactly, but what I think she wants here is a victory no matter what. Whether it's like a count out or like a pinfall.
I don't know if she wants a count out though. I think you would want to beat Mercedes.
But when you're so fresh, in your career, what you want to have in the record book is a victory against Mercedes Martinez.
Went to the well one too many times. How many times are you going to hear that in CZW, the prediction? Oof.
Big right hand.
That's the one thing about Mercedes, man. She's got a powerful right hand. Whether it's open hand, closed fist, forearm, her right hand. Oof, ouch. Kidney.
Right in the kidney.
She's kind of telling Lila Hirsch, you're going to pee blood tonight.
Since she's in great physical condition, that's a good game plan for Mercedes to hit her right in the stomach and try to, cut the wind out of her.
She's showing everybody, Layla is showing everybody she's not down yet. But
here it is.
Into that turn. Mercedes so smooth.
Pulling her away from the ropes so she can't grab them.
Layla's still showing some life, though. And sometimes, you get in there and if it's someone that's got less experience, you kind of sleep on them a little bit as the match continues, and you see you got them in a bad position. I think that's kind of what happened right there. Mercedes kind of took it a little light and didn't put all the pressure on her on that cover, letting Layla kick out. It's never good when you see Mercedes taking people to the top.
She's gonna hit a blocking.
Hold. Fight. Come on, Layla, fight.
Some punches, Mercedes down.
Ouch.
Probably a right position for a moonsault here.
Perfect position right here. Might as well, yep. Go for it, cover. Grab tight. Oh, 2.5 right there.
We can hear she's getting some of the people behind her. I don't know if she really wants to, stay with the Deej, as I like to call him.
Well, Deej definitely, I know, but, I definitely think that DJ wants his student to win no matter what.
He obviously did a great job training her. That's something we have to give him, because we can see she's tough. She's not giving up. She's going toe-to-toe right now with Mercedes Martinez.
This right here, this goes beyond good or bad. This goes for fight for your position. And there you go. She's machine gun forearms over and over. Woo! Clothesline to the throat. Mercedes, look at Mercedes. Oh.
Nope, she had enough.
Sleep, kid. Oof. The E Honda hits.
Right back to the stomach again.
Taking all the air out of Layla. Mercedes is just a wily veteran who knows everything that she's doing.
We can see she's getting a little frustrated, too.
Yeah, well, I mean, this Layla Hirsch won't die. Whether you like her or not, she's fighting for her life against one of the meanest. Oh! Toma, son. Look at that face.
Good night.
That's the face of a pissed off woman right there. She's tired.
That's the
She's
face
done.
you don't want to see
Yeah,
when you're in the ring with her.
Definitely not.
Oh, she's going back for that same position.
Is she going for a German? Spiderweb German?
Spiderweb German. Still blocking. I said spiderweb. I meant spider. I'm so excited.
I said spiderweb too.
And here's it is.
Good night.
She
Go
is
for the cover.
dead.
Wyatt.
Cover Mercedes. Don't take too long.
See, that might be a mistake. That might be a mistake by the vet. Here we go. Whoa! Just getting that left hand up.
Mercedes can't believe it. Might, like you said, might took a little too long.
Took a little too long. It's Lila Hirsch. No matter what, she's here tonight to show everybody she's not the one to be messed with.
Mercedes needs to.
Uh-oh, surfboard.
Yep.
Huh?
Yep.
I've seen her use this before. She goes for the
She's very
surfboard,
small though. Can
and then
she hook it up?
stretches back. Look at that.
Oh!
Look, she got the arm wrap. She got to fight for her life right here.
You can clearly see that Lila has been studying Mercedes Martinez.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot more footage of Mercedes than there is of Lila.
Mercedes trying to block. Got the ropes.
Ring awareness right there. Right now, Lila, she's got to do anything to survive. Because if she doesn't, she will be eaten up by Mercedes.
She's been in there for a lot longer than people expected. I'm telling you that.
Did you see that short knee go into her jaw?
Is she going to go for the fisherman?
Yep, she's going for the fisherman.
Whoop.
Seen this
No.
before. Oh, counter! No!
God, that was close.
That was so close. German? Quick German snap. But Mercedes right up into a clothesline.
Lariat!
My bad. Oh, lariat!
No!
The lariat wins the match!
God!
This could be upset of the year!
Big K, Queens, where you at? Serious.
And fans, there you go. Some might call that a surprise or an upset or whatever, but look at Layla's face. Lila Hirsch, legit is a perfect description of what this young lady is. Getting her hand raised by our referee. Again, an amazingly tough young lady. I personally have a lot of respect for this young woman. And staring down Mercedes, I wonder if she's earned the respect of that young lady. Again, Mercedes Martinez about a... Oh, yeah, it looks like she has. Mercedes is shaking her head like, okay. All right, young buck, you got that. Brushing the dust off her shoulders. I don't know if that's a show of mutual respect, but Mercedes Martinez showing respect to Lila. Lila Hirsch is, again, an amazingly tough young lady, an amazing athlete. The name legit is not just a name that they give her. It is actually true. She is a legitimate shoot fighter, and she is victorious here in the Combat Zone. And what an easy walk it is to the back when you are the victor. Hair half braided, half out. But what is definitely not out and in is a W in the record book for Lila Hirsch.
Anthony Cortez Haynes here, standing with Mercedes Martinez. And first off, I want to congratulate you on your match tonight. Some may say that was the match that stole the show. But looking forward, we're talking about 2019 and WSU. I heard that you have your eyes set on a prize, and I know you have some words you want to say about that.
Before we get to 2019, let's talk about Cage of Death. Let's talk about the match that everyone's calling the match of the night. Mercedes Martinez versus Lila Hirsch. Now, I think CZW needs to bring more of women's wrestling. I remember when CZW had female wrestling almost every show. It's time to bring that back. And we have to start with the new generation of wrestlers. And of course, the vets like me to put them in their place. So Layla, you may have won the match, but remember, it wasn't a kingpin. Look at the tape, mama. Now, that's done over with Cage of Death. Let's talk about WSU. There's a title missing around my waist. Now, the current champion seems to be a little busy right now. Do you think she's gonna come to WSU and defend that title? I was a fighting champion. I was here every show. I haven't seen Tessa Blanchard yet since she won that belt. So WSU, I'm calling you out. I'm calling the office out. Mercedes Martinez is looking to win her title back sometime in 2019. You name the place, you name the date, and I'll be there. And you best believe that title is coming back home.
Thank you, Mercedes. Anthony Cortez Haynes here, standing with Lila Hirsch. And first off, Lila, I have to congratulate you on the huge win you had against Mercedes Martinez. First off, let me just also say that you've been in WSU. Next year, WSU is coming back, and I know you have your eyes set on the WSU gold.
Tonight, I face Mercedes Martinez. My dream match. And I beat her. I'm not surprised. I went in there knowing I could beat her. I had the confidence, and like I said before, I don't care who I get in the ring with. It doesn't matter. Do not underestimate me. And tonight, I just proved that I can hang with the best. I proved that I can wrestle with the best. And I just showed everybody just how legit I am.
And fans, we keep the train moving. Lila Hirsch proving how legit she is. And here on CZW Girlz, we're going to see some more action. You have wisely spent your money. If you are a fan of women's wrestling, I hope you feel like you're getting your money's worth, because you're about to see Chris Stadtlander versus Jordynne Grace. These two young ladies are now tearing up the scene internationally, on television shows all over the place. But you get to see how their careers started here in CZW Girlz. Chris Stadtlander, the cosmic international superstar, the last alien, versus the powerhouse Little Mama Pump, Jordynne Grace. And we're bringing it to you live on CZW Girlz. And here she comes, making her way towards the ring. Chris Stadtlander. Some of the fans don't know what to make of her already. She is, again, an amazing athlete. I had someone once describe her to me as the next big thing in pro wrestling. Someone once said she would be as big as Stone Cold Steve Austin. And I'm not saying that they're wrong. I'm saying that you're getting in on the ground floor. This is the Sunny Steve days of Steve Austin. And there she is, taking an intergalactic stance. She is the coolest alien in the room. And intergalactic moves, there you go, Chris Stadtlander. Amazingly talented young lady. Hails from a galaxy far away, as she likes to remind us every now and then. I'm not sure what the health plan in the galaxy far away is. Might describe some of her odd behavior, though, is that she's not quite from Earth. She gets confused sometimes. Checking out the referee. Well, here's somebody who isn't confused at all. This is Little Mama Pump, Jordynne Grace. You know, perhaps one of the strongest women I've ever met. I mean, obviously a very lovely young lady. You see her holding up the Spirit Championship. Just look at the wingspan on her. You know, don't get it fooled. My understanding is that she has a squat somewhere around 300 pounds, a bench press somewhere around 220. She is not to be trifled with. I mean, a lot of times people don't recognize that of these female athletes. You know, you get distracted by how lovely they are. But this young lady, just muscles everywhere. Fans, I'm going to send this down the ringside. Let's get this match started on CZW Girlz.
I've seen a lot of Chris Stadtlander lately. She's been wrestling in a lot of places, and she's been winning a lot of her matches. And she's been looking terrific en route to winning her matches. You know, if push comes to shove, I might say that Chris Stadtlander, if she wrestles the kind of match that I know she's capable of, she might walk away from this match as the new Spirit Champion.
She's in there against Jordynne Grace, and Jordynne Grace is Jordynne Grace has equally. She's been generating a lot of buzz around the country as well, internationally as well.
Absolutely.
As Jordynne Grace.
And I don't want to say that as if I'm underselling the abilities of Jordynne Grace, as we see here, very skilled a very strong grappler, a very skilled technician, but she's a powerhouse and she's very strong. You know, she's heavy-handed on her strikes, and her slams are delivered with such a high velocity. But, you know, I don't mean to downplay the strength and abilities of Jordynne Grace when I say that about Kris Stadtlander. It's just that Kris Stadtlander seems to be in that proverbial zone right now. And if she's able to capitalize and crawl from that, we could be seeing a changing of the guard. I don't know. Because, you know, like I said, Jordynne Grace, a hell of a professional wrestler.
Hard to disagree with anything that you just said.
I mean, it's really a toss-up. But this is what you want to see out of a championship match. You don't want to go into a match saying, "Oh, that person's good." You know.
Exactly.
You don't want to go in there with such expectations of that. Oh.
Unless Jordynne Grace meets Kris Stadtlander with a big boot, big shoulder tackle by Jordynne Grace, and that's that power that you were talking about on full display as she sighed ahead like, oh wow. Head scissor there by Stadtlander. Stadtlander, handstand.
That's some of that unusual nature of Kris Stadtlander coming out there. What?
Jordynne Grace may not know what to make of Kris Stadtlander here.
She's definitely not your more orthodox professional wrestler.
Yeah, absolutely.
Unorthodox, I'd say.
She's counting down. Oh man, big splash. Cover 1, 2.
High cross body off the top that time from Kris Stadtlander. Somebody who genuinely and truly feels sometimes to be out of this world and might get knocked out of this world with that pounce. Jordynne Grace.
Oh.
Over the top with a clothesline. Kris Stadtlander with a hard collision with the floor here.
Absolutely, Jordynne Grace. Looks like she's going to go air. Oh, wow.
No.
Baseball slide.
Jordynne Grace doesn't do the airborne thing.
Doesn't do the airborne thing. Gosh. One. Of course, Jordynne Grace won the WSU Spirit title and I believe September.
We're going to go for our version of the Vader Bomb. But Kris Stadtlander putting a stop on that. Forward roll, victory roll here.
2.
Takes a lariat out of the way, but does not avoid that back elbow.
Oh, big running senton there. Just drops all the weight to the midsection. 1, 2.
Yeah, that was a very unforgiving senton. Depending on how you land, with what part of your back you land on your opponent with, that's one of the worst ways to do it to somebody. And Jordynne Grace knows that. She was trying to drive all the wind out of Kris Stadtlander. Look, she's continuing the attack on the core of Stadtlander. Trying to weaken the back, the ribs, trying to drive the oxygen out of her. I mean,
but notice Jordynne Grace, the cool, calm demeanor. She's not frustrated. She's not, panicking. She knows she's got a lot in the tank.
Yeah, but she had some sort of some body language that she did after that last kick out Stadtlander had that makes me a little bit concerned that she might be losing that focus just a little bit. I'm gonna see how that plays out. This is with a clothesline and gets hit with a blue thunder bomb. Kris Stadtlander a little bit too incapacitated to capitalize.
Yeah, both these young ladies down.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate after such a high impact move like a blue thunder bomb. You generally want to stay into that pinning position if you can.
Oh, big scoop, big slam there by Jordynne Grace. Stadtlander again scooped and slammed by Jordynne Grace.
That's pretty great. Jordynne Grace, it looked like she just absorbed that form. Look, she's doing it again.
Oh, Stadtlander able to shift the weight. Oh, that athleticism. Oh, big Pele almost.
Yeah, so her version of a Pele kick. They might have a different famous soccer player on the planet from.
Yeah, he's Pela. It's different over there.
That was almost a victory that time. Excuse us while we're over here joking around. What's no joking matter is this matchup right here. Kris Stadtlander is coming close to becoming a new Spirit champion. I went out on a limb. I think it could be possible.
Stadtlander able to hold on. Big boot to the face of Jordynne Grace. Running and then,
I don't think it's possible anymore. That's over. Ring that back.
Oh my gosh.
She got dumped right on her head and she kicked out. I mean, I don't know how much of that is just ring IQ and how much of that is just
it's just pure your body reacting. That was muscle memory.
Yeah, and almost kind of the opposite of ring IQ. Oh. 2 knees to the back, and here she goes. She's not finished.
No.
Jordynne Grace putting her hurting on. Stringing together these moves right here, Khalif. Look at this.
Oh, Stadtlander able to move out of the way there. Stadtlander. She's going up. She's headed to the top rope.
Yeah,
Kris Stadtlander. Oh, good God. Cover. 1, 2. Came within inches of having a new Spirit champion.
Yeah, and the thing is, she didn't come down as impactful on the moonsault splash as she wanted to. There's a little bit of a disconnect between when her body landed and when her body landed on top of Jordynne Grace. More flush body-on-body contact, we'd have a new champion for sure. Oh, man. Talk about contact. You got it.
You see Stadtlander's head bounce off of the canvas there.
Yes. And now, body-on-body contact,
that's
flush.
It.
2 and 3.
Oh. I thought that was it. I thought that was endgame right there.
Yeah, you could have sold me on that one for sure. Uh-oh. Listen.
Stadtlander, those long legs.
Came around with a roundhouse into the axe kick.
2.
She knocked her out, Khalif.
We got a new Spirit champion.
Kris Stadtlander, the international, intergalactic, whatever you want to call her, she proved that her alien powers can overpower Little Mama Pump. Don't get it wrong, Jordynne Grace was not an easy night out for the intergalactic superstar there. But Kris Stadtlander is now our Spirit champion here in CZW Girlz. I'm excited to see what her run looks like. I imagine that she will hold that belt with all the pride and prestige of a true champion. A little goofy sometimes, I don't know if she's actually possessed by aliens or actually come from another planet. But I do know that she's a hell of a competitor when he gets in that wrestling ring. Kris Stadtlander. Fans, please Google that name. You will see even bigger things that come from this young lady. She's still a fan. I see you. I hope you see me. I hope you see that I am the champion now. And again, a little goofy, licks a fan's hand. Hopefully we won't get sued for that. Fans, I don't know what to say about that, but she's amazing. And this gravy train rolls on because we are still here at CZW Girlz, and we've got a final matchup for you. You're going to watch just one of the perennial matches that defines our women's division. We're going to check out a matchup between Rick Cataldo and Sassy Stephanie. These are two of the original icons of the CZW Girlz division. Now again, Rick Cataldo, if you are confused, he is a boy diva. You know, he identifies as she, although he was born he. And Rick is as tough as she is cunning. And here comes the boy diva in all of her glory, Rick Cataldo, you know, reminiscent of the Fabulous Moolah with that kind of leopard print cape there. Rick, not a popular person with the fans here. A lot of times made fun of for her appearance and her decisions in life. Again, you know, all that aside, Rick is a talented person inside that wrestling ring. And, you know, whatever life choices she's decided to make, it's her life. And my concern is, can she get it done in the ring? And like I said, she has shown a lot of talent in the wrestling ring. We're going to find out if she has enough to take on Sassy Stephanie. Again, these are two of the original performers in CZW Girlz. You know, even before CZW took over the brand known as Women's Superstars Uncensored. And here comes Sassy Stephanie, flanked by The Office. Sassy Stephanie, you know, as fiery as her red hair. She is not one to be trifled with. She has not enjoyed the antics of Cataldo. Stephanie is here for a very simple reason, and that's to kick the crap out of the boy diva. Again, not happy with the way the boy diva has been acting. Not happy. You'll notice how she goes right to her corner, right ready to go. Let's get to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest, one fall. Introducing first and then corner to my right. Fighting out of every man's fantasy, he is the baddest bitch in the game, Ric Cataldo. And opponent in the corner to my left, accompanied to ringside this afternoon by The Office. Fighting out of Akron, Ohio, this is Sassy Stephanie.
Well, this match was made at the start of today's show, today's event, when Shanna was unfortunately unable to make it to the building tonight, and Rick Cataldo just demanded a new match.
Yeah, due to circumstances beyond anybody's control, Shanna not here tonight. Rick Cataldo instead given the task of taking on Sassy Stephanie here. I'm familiar with Sassy Stephanie. She competes pretty regularly in the Montreal scene as well. And
Yeah, Sassy Stephanie, one of the longest tenured, but not quite as long tenured in WSU as Rick Cataldo. But Sassy Stephanie has won the Spirit Championship in the past, the WSU Tag Team Championship in the past, where Rick Cataldo has been behind some of the most famous women in WSU who won those championships. And, oh man, we're just gonna have a brawl here to kick off this match.
takes her down with the Luthez press, and we got hair pulling, we got punching.
It's an old-fashioned cat fight here in the arena.
It is an old-fashioned cat fight in the arena.
I'm not gonna try Joey Styles.
I don't want to do it either. But I feel like one of us should be screaming cat fight, but, you know, competitors up their feet here. None the wiser as her back was turned, the roll up.
Yeah, once again, Nick Papagiorgio being distracted by the ladies here at WSU.
Taken over with the snapmare by Rick Cataldo. Rick Cataldo, what's he doing here? Hooking up something.
Oh, this is the Sura de Bruna, I believe is how you say it. I actually had to look this up. It's a famous dance move in Brazil. And there he's twerking.
My goodness.
There's only one Rick Cataldo, and he's here in WSU.
Charging in now, Rick Cataldo dropping all his weight across the back of Sassy Stephanie with those knees. This now Stephanie down. Oh, big
God!
Kick right to the face!
Oh my God, I think she just swallowed the chiclets.
My goodness, sends her off now. Cataldo, drives her face first into the mat by the hair. And Sassy Stephanie is in a bad way here. Rick Cataldo having his way.
I think her mouth may have busted open. I can't really see.
Oh man, a Bronco Buster.
And here we go, Amanda Rodriguez.
On the ring apron here, distracting Ric Cataldo. Needs to keep his eyes on the prize, but it's going to be hard to do with these other office members out here at ringside. His back is turned none the wiser as she's hammering away at these forearm strikes. Sen takes him over with the snapmare. Oh, kick to the back. What is she hooking up here now?
I don't know, but she was irate. She was looking at her mouth, seeing her teeth are still intact, slamming that head down. Going into a pinning combination 2 and only getting a 2 count.
Sassy Steffi able to capitalize on the interference from her fellow office members. Charges in now. Oh, big knee lift. Finds its mark here on Ric Cataldo. Kick to the midsection as well.
And here we go. The puppet master now in firm control of this match. Going for a stink face.
My goodness. Little rump shaking of her own.
And she kept her promise. Ric Cataldo kissed her sass.
Ric Cataldo slaps the hands away, kick to the midsection. The baddest bitch in the game got Sassy Stephanie up. But no, Steffi able to float behind. Oh, kick through the legs, but it has no effect.
I'm not quite sure. Oh, man! That had an effect. Those vicious kicks from Ric Cataldo tonight.
Punted her in the genitals.
2 and only getting a 2 count.
Cataldo hits the ropes here. Oh no!
There's Mademoiselle Rochelle.
Legs swept out by that dastardly French woman.
I think Rodriguez has sent something into the ring. I can't really see what it is, but she's putting it over her hand.
Loaded punch.
That
I think it's a chain.
Yeah, I think that was Rodriguez's chain. She came,
and it's over.
And there it is, Sassy Stephanie proves that the old dog still has tricks in her. And Sassy, if you hear that, I didn't call you an old dog as insulting. I'm just using the expression. Because she is indeed an OG of the women's division here. And his paintbrush is Cataldo. Cataldo, who sometimes has made a mockery out of women's wrestling. And again, that's not speaking to her her preferred pronouns or anything like that. It's just that she's about jokes. She comes out and she likes to wear thongs and show them off. Where Sassy Stephanie just wants to beat the doo-doo out of you. And that's exactly what it is. You see the way she had that fan is holding her shirt for her. She's just letting her know that I worship you, Steph, basically. And that's what she likes to hear. And Cataldo now trying to recompose herself in the ring. Obviously quite upset, obviously not happy at how this went down, not happy about just what happened to her. But it is what it is. Rick is stepping into the ring in WSU. You step into the ring in CZW Girlz, you're gonna have to fight. Doesn't matter what your pronoun is. These ladies will clean your clock, fans. And Rick now getting a little more respect from some of the fans on the way out. I think she's going to touch on J, our ring announcer. And there's the heart. I guess Rick has grown a heart. Well, kind of. Still a little arrogant. Is Rick, even in the feet. Ric Cataldo, ladies and gentlemen.
WSU fans, it's been a great night for the office. First, great job, Amanda Rodriguez. You took care of Lufisto's little apprentice. It's amazing. Pink Flash Kira, she is gone. She is done for. And then the baddest bitch is no longer Ric Cataldo because I took care of him. It's been a very successful night for the office. So girls, why don't we go have a ladies' night tonight to celebrate? Woo! That sounds great. It's after hours for the office, so see you later.
Fans, we thank you for joining us here on CZW Girlz Ring Heat. I'm Maven Bentley, and I thank you sincerely for your purchase. Don't forget to check out czwrestling.com to find out when the girls of CZW will be in a town near you.
Again, prepare for war. CZW, operator.